One of the founding principles of Waves for Water is adventure. I really believe that to help people, you should really be doing what you love. Whether it's climbing mountains or surfing remote locations, it's been in my DNA and in my family's DNA, and it's definitely in Waves for Water's DNA. This trip to the Andes sort of was a great manifestation from a personal standpoint. My grandparents were actually taking a trip down here to Peru a long time ago. My grandmother actually passed away en route to Machu Picchu. Her remains are in Lima, so this trip was very significant for me. I got to sort of finish the journey for her. Yeah, it was shocking to me to hear that the people of the Andes Mountains needed clean water, and that they had parasites and giardia and all those basic bacteria that will make you sick. The woman who brought us up here is a very special woman named Denise Kinch. When she reached out to me and said, we've learned that these villages, they need clean water.
We found that the people were heavily infested with all forms of intestinal parasites, and it took us a while to figure out that the parasites were coming directly from the glaciers. There are 7 Qero villages, and we've spent the last 18 years trying to find a way to solve it.
Basically what happened was the eggs of these different bacteria freeze, and they're in the glacier. And then when it melts and they come downstream, it gets warm enough for them to activate. We just spent 6 hours on a horse, went over a path about 14,000 feet, I think, and finally made it to the first Qero village, Chua Chua. The Qero's biggest resource is their alpaca.
Usually the young girls will follow the herds of alpaca and llama around the mountaintops here.
They use their wool for their crafts, for their blankets and ponchos and hats. Their life pretty much revolves on them. I do this work all over the world, and I usually let the filter system do the talking for me. I had one that really was paying attention. She was sort of like the mother hen. I showed them all how to assemble the kit, and then she came up and I had her assemble it so she knew. And then I had each of the other women come up and get their kit and assemble it, and she would like butt in when they were doing something wrong and really took charge. But what that tells me is that she was really into it and really cared about this gift they were getting. The need for water, as I said, spans to the farthest corners of the world, literally, the tops of the Andes Mountains.